I got a little gift for our former Nazi Pope. I hope they fit. They're non-refundable.
I'm as bad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore!
He is not alone. There are others like him.
Answer the question, Fox. I'm going to ask you.
One shall stand, one shall fall.
There's actually a lawsuit in Kentucky being filed to get the Pope to answer some questions regarding the cover-up of the rape and molestation of over 200 children. There's actually a lawsuit in Kentucky that's trying to force the Pope to answer some questions. But the Vatican's got their own defense. What's their defense? They're not necessarily saying that he's not guilty, just that he's immune. Yeah. According to documents obtained by the Associated Press, Vatican lawyers plan to argue that the Pope has immunity as head of state. The case was filed in 2004 by 3 men who claimed they were abused by priests and are citing the negligence of the Vatican in their lawsuit. The Vatican is trying to dismiss this suit before the Pope can be questioned and documents subpoenaed. I wonder what they have to hide. I mean, if he's not guilty, if there's no proof that he's actually tried to cover up anything, then bring the documents out. I mean, call me crazy. If I was accused of some despicable act, like defending child molesters, allowing them to continue to molest children by passing them around from church to church, and I had proof that I didn't do that, I would bring that shit in right away. According to the lawyer in charge of the lawsuit, under Pope Bennedict XVI's lead, prosecution of accused clergy was discouraged, and secrecy was encouraged in order to protect the reputation of the church. I went trolling, as some would say, to some Christian / Catholic, basically religious chat rooms and things like that. And I actually asked 50 people, and all but 2 sided with the Pope, claiming that he apologized. It's not for us to judge, it's for it's for God to judge. If he's really wrong, then he'll be punished, and he'll burn in hell. They say that he apologized, and the priest should just repent, and they should be afforded the same treatment anyone else would get. That's the thing, though. They're not. Anyone else would be thrown in jail. Anyone else would be brought up on charges. Anyone else would not be allowed to continue doing what they did before while they were molesting kids. That's what would happen to anyone else. And this whole apology bullshit, okay, yeah, you're right. He apologized. He's sorry his employees raped and molested children. He's sorry his organization did nothing but move these people around and allow them to continue to rape and molest innocent children. He's sorry he's personally ignored pleas by the public to bring these people to justice. That should be enough, right? It should be enough that he said sorry. I mean, he was a Nazi, so, I mean, his organization, Vatican, was created, by Benito Mussolini. So, I mean, his apology should just, it should be enough. It really should. Here's the thing, though. It wasn't just a single pedophile priest that did all of this. There were hundreds of cases of abuse of children covered up by the Catholic Church. It was the church's policy to cover it all up and just shuffle these asshole priests around to places where they were unknown so that they could continue to do what they were doing before. That's why people like me are pissed off, because people who support the church are repeatedly, willingly enabling the rape and molestation of children. Children who trusted these people. Children who had every reason to trust these people. Children whose lives have been shattered. Because you are an accessory. By supporting the Catholic Church and the Pope, you are an accessory to rape and child molestation. You're every bit as responsible for the rape of these kids by supporting the Pope and the Catholic Church as the Pope and the Catholic Church are for covering it up. The Pope didn't apologize for anything. Not to the Irish, not to the Americans, not to the Germans, not to any one specific little boy who was raped or molested at all. All he did was scold the Irish Church without even admitting his own involvement or that of the church leaders themselves for covering up such atrocities. And the church claims the Pope is not human, that he's infallible, especially in certain matters and situations. Or do you not know how the seat works? The chair, the throne of St. Peter. The Catholic Church passes themselves off as the light of humanity, the guardians of goodness, and their leaders have been actively aiding this monstrous behavior for who knows how long. Pope Benedict XVI, you not only lied to us, but you haven't even admitted your own failures and even defend the church for being the accomplice to child rape and molestation. For that, you are a despicable human being. Yes, human being. Me being an atheist has nothing to do with me not believing that you're infallible. Me being an atheist has nothing to do with me not having any faith in you or anything you stand for. Me being an atheist has nothing to do with the fact that I think you should be stripped of all your power and don't deserve to lead anyone. It's me being a human being and have actually looked into the eyes of a child and wanted only to protect them. That's what makes you a piece of shit. And so this Friday, I say, fuck you, Pope Benedict XVI.
Fuck you.